Not long ago, one of only 5 made bent Ruda's unusual Cavelli armchairs sold for a whopping $14,500 at auction. A world record for a piece of IKEA furniture sold originally in 1959 for just $20. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Alan, your go-to guy for all things Scandinavian design and interior. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of IKEA with a little twist. We are talking about vintage IKEA pieces that are now worth thousands of dollars. Yes, you heard that right. So if you come across these at a swap meet, thrift stores, or even in grandma's attic, snatch them up. Last year, IKEA brought back some of their most iconic pieces from the 70s. And a few years ago, they held a lottery where you could buy one of 70 classic pieces they had in stock. Pretty crazy, right? This got me thinking about the amazing IKEA finds I have stumbled upon over the years. One of my best finds was this lounger I found on the side of the road. At first glance, it looked nice and it reminded me of the classic Pernilla by Bruno Madsen, but I knew it wasn't that one. I posted about it on my Instagram and everyone was like, take it! So I did. I carried it 2 blocks to my studio, did a quick Google search and found out it was a pretty rare IKEA piece from the 90s. I used it in a styling session and later sold it on Marketplace. This made me wonder, what happened to all those great IKEA pieces and what are they worth today? Since its founding in 1943, IKEA has become the goat of ready-to-assemble furniture. They have given us affordable, modern furniture that's stylish and functional. But did you know that some of these older pieces are now worth a small fortune? Before we dive into the list, can we just stop for a second and appreciate this catalog image from 1974 with lots of pine, very bright yellows, clocks, and a hanging birdhouse. And someone is actually smoking on a pipe. I'm dead. Okay, let's look at some more treasures that might be hiding in plain sight. The IKEA Klippan sofa. Introduced in 1979, the Klippan sofa is one of IKEA's most iconic and enduring designs. Its compact size and modern simple lines made it a favorite for small apartments and living spaces. And it has actually just been brought back into production. However, early versions, especially those with unique patterns or colors, has become highly collectible. A rare Klippan sofa with a vibrant pattern fabric recently sold for $3,000 at Sotheby's, highlighting the value of these vintage pieces. IKEA Amiral chair. One of the standout vintage IKEA pieces you should keep an eye out for is the IKEA Amiral chair. Designed by the renowned Karin Mobring, the Amiral chair was part of IKEA's collection in the early 1970s. Known for its sleek, minimalistic design, the chair features a chrome-plated tubular steel frame and a canvas or leather seat, epitomizing the Scandinavian design principle of simplicity and functionality. In terms of value, the Amiral chair has fetched impressive prices at auctions. For example, a pair of Amiral chairs in excellent condition recently sold for $3,000 $500 at the Barnaby's auction house. Quite the jump from the original price tag at only $22. The Lövet IKEA table, also known as the leaf table, was one of IKEA's first flat pack design introduced in the 1950s. Its innovative foldable design and sleek mid-century modern aesthetic made it a huge hit. A vintage Lövet table, well preserved with its original finish, sold for $2,000 at a Philips auction house, proving that IKEA's early innovations still captivate design lovers all over today. Another gem in the world of vintage IKEA furniture is the IKEA Ochre chair. Designed in the 1950s, the Ochre chair stands out for its elegant simplicity and functional design. Named after its designer Åke Fribytter. This chair exemplifies the classic Scandinavian design ethos with its clean lines, ergonomic chair shape, and understated aesthetics. Due to its limited production run and the passage of time, finding an Ochre chair in good condition can be quite rare. This scarcity combined with its design pedigree has led to a significant increase in its value over the years. For instance, a well-preserved Ochre chair recently sold for $2,200. Next up is the iconic IKEA Vilbert chair, designed by the legendary Verner Panton. In 1993, the Vilbert chair is a striking example of postmodern design. It features bold geometric shapes and vibrant colors, making it a standout piece in any interior. But in all honesty, it doesn't look very comfy. The Vilbert chair was produced for a limited time, which has only increased its desirability among collectors. Its unique design with interlocking panels and a playful aesthetic captures the spirit of the 90s design innovations. Because of its rarity and distinct style, a Vilbert chair in good condition can be found on First Dibs for about $1,800. Introduced in the early 2000s, features colorful and durable furniture design especially made for children. Early version of these playful pieces was made in solid wood, and especially complete sets in good conditions are highly collectible. A set of Mammut chairs and a table recently sold for $1,500 at a children's furniture auction, showing that even kids' furniture from IKEA can become a valuable collectible. Another vintage IKEA piece that's gained attention recently is the IKEA Natura chair. Designed in the late 1970s, the Natura chair is celebrated for its blend of organic materials and minimalistic design, embodying the Scandinavian ethos of simplicity and functionality. I really love this chair. The solid wooden frame with a seat and backrest in brown leather, giving the chair a warm, rustic feel that contrasts beautifully with its clean lines. It was very high quality. And now you're looking at a price tag in the $5,000 range. But then you also get two. When it first was launched, it was 546 Swedish krona, which is about $50. Another noteworthy vintage IKEA piece that has seen a resurgence in popularity is the IKEA guide shelves. Introduced in the 1985s, the guide and as it was later called, the Any-Tree shelving system quickly became a favorite for its sleek, minimalistic design and versatile functionality. I'd say they probably haven't reached their full price potential, so now is probably a good time to snatch one up if you find one in good conditions. Here in Denmark, you see them pop up at auctions from time to time for around $700. Each of these pieces has its own unique charm and history, making them not just functional items but valuable collector's pieces. If you have any of these treasures at home, you might be sitting on a little gold mine. Before I go, let's move on to two newer IKEA pieces that could be worth a lot more in the future. I believe Ilse Crawford's Sinelli collection from 2015 will be very valuable down the line. The pieces with the cork surfaces, like the table, stools, and bench, were ripped from the shelves when they came out and are already in very high demand. And of course, let's not forget Virgil Abloh's limited edition collection for IKEA. His wet brass rug, for instance, is already bringing in between $1,000 and $1,500 on resale sites, even though it originally retailed for just $249. So if you have any of these pieces, hang on to them. They could be worth a lot more in the future. So that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this little trip down memory lane with IKEA. If you have any of these Scandi treasures at home, let me know in a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future video. Thanks for watching and see you next time.